Like something.
Yeah, a lot of times we focus on things we just like, but we need to focus on things that we need. The body's looking for anywhere between 20 and 40,000 nutrients throughout the day. So the best way to do that is by adding different colors to it. It kind of forces us out of our rut.
Now, I know you've got strawberries down there in the end, so of course I stopped by Marie Callender's, got a strawberry pie yesterday. Am I covered?
Yes, you are. Just keep all the other stuff around it out.
Okay.
Just let that go to waste. Most of these have, as you know, pigments, they're colors, and the colors that they have protect them from outside environments as well as insects and all these other things. And so we find out the same pigments that protect them from the environment also protect us internally, which is kind of nice to know.
So you're talking, you've got reds, yellows, and oranges especially today. Talk to me about red foods. Why red?
Think of red for the heart and blood. It's pretty much what it works out to be. Lycopene actually helps strengthen the reproductive organs also in the process.
A lycopene, we can find that in tomatoes?
Yes, in tomatoes, and yes, primarily tomatoes, and some fruits.
Okay. And the strawberries in particular, I mean, they're just good.
Well, they're loaded with this really neat compound, which is an antioxidant that protects the heart, protects the arteries, protects the veins, because everything needs to be pliable, and all these little substances go in there and actually make it work the way it should.
Peppers? Nice bright red peppers?
Yeah, they have a little bit of capsaicin in it. They're just a little bit larger cayenne pepper. It's all the same family. So they're just a little bit more swollen up. They're not as hot, obviously. But they have some of the same compounds that also help the joints in the process.
Now, you notice you got some bottle products here.
Yeah.
Normally, you love to see us get our fresh vegetables.
We try. But if we can't, that's okay. We need to get it from other sources, which means sometimes from bottles, sometimes from cans. You can actually get more lycopene in the paste than you do from the actual tomatoes itself.
That's interesting. That's something I did hear about lycopene.
It gets extracted.
You can eat a lot of raw tomatoes and not get as much lycopene as you can from the tomato paste.
That's right.
Okay.
So it shows its benefits to cooked foods, which is kind of nice.
One of the rare exceptions then. Okay, pineapple, and is this some kind of squash?
Yeah, that's a good old squash there. The pineapple's nice because it's a digestive aid.
Now this is we're talking yellow foods now.
Yes, yellow foods. The same type of process dealing with the colors, but yellow is kind of works in a lot of different areas. It's not really specific to one spot. And the bromelain that's found in the pineapple actually breaks down proteins. It's a sulfur-containing compound. So
now, would that mean it helps digestion then if it breaks down proteins? Okay.
So fish and beef and all that other kind of stuff, chicken, you want to help digest that, eat it right after your meal.
Okay. So finish up your meal with that.
And if you want to protect your joints, you can do it in between meals because it breaks down all the nasty stuff that builds up in the joints.
And this is, you talk about this a lot, about how just keeping the system working, keeping it lubricated all the time.
Keep feeding it all day long. It needs it.
Now,
it's always repairing.
Move over to the oranges here, not just the oranges themselves, but orange color. We've got the carrots and some other peppers here again.
We think of orange primarily for skin. Brown, orange, kind of very similar. Orange protects a lot of the subcutaneous skin from damage of the sun, damage from some of the stuff we put in our body. And carrots actually protect the heart. We're finding out that like almost no other vegetable there is, so it's kind of nice that it does that in the process. Well, of course, we have our vitamin C. We hear a lot about vitamin C, but C protects the adrenal glands, it protects the eyes, it protects the collagen. So you really can't get enough of those compounds when we eat, especially if we are eating foods that are really processed.
Now, you and I talk about, my weight all the time because I struggle with it all the time. I eat poorly. But you probably struggle with putting on enough weight. Yeah. But one of the things that you've done for me, and this is what I'm going to encourage people to do, just change a little something first off. I have fruit every morning now, thanks to you, and I bring in some almonds and an apple as my snack now. So that's just, I'm changing gradually. I know I may be still struggling with the weight,
that's okay.
But I know I'm healthier in terms of what I'm eating. I'm just still eating too much.
That's okay. Most of us are emotional eaters to begin with. It's no secret. So we eat what's comfortable for us. And it's hard to get out of that zone. And that's why it's kind of nice to get some of these things going here so it makes us feel a little bit better about ourselves when we don't have pain and all the stuff that goes with eating foods that don't digest.
So you go to the store and you just put a little color in your shopping cart and start with that.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it actually is.
And it's really easy and it's cheaper too. As everything goes up in price, fruits and vegetables still stay fairly reasonable because they're not packaged, they're not processed.
One more good tip. Joel, always good to see you. I'll stop by Windmill Farms and see you here in the next couple of days.
It's always a pleasure being here.
Just sit around and chat with you.
We'd love to.
By the way, stop by and see Joel anytime there because he does love to chat about this stuff. And